Here we go again, Germany, the country that started 2 world wars. 0 for 2, by the way, if you're keeping score at home. Germany, they tried to exterminate an entire race and religion. The country that destroyed Europe are here back at it again because the leaders looked at Orwell's 1984 and said, hold mein Bier, and decided they would erode all freedoms and speech that do not coincide with what the new Führers of Europe deem to be acceptable. So guys, go ahead and thumb up the video right now. Do it for the algorithm, a quick thumbs up. It costs you 0, and make sure to leave me a comment with your thoughts on the matter so I can know that I'm not alone as I tell you about a German who drops the galaxy brain-like take that politicians, civil servants, and everyone on the state teat are technically tax parasites, which, let's be honest, is about as shocking as discovering that water is wet. It's akin to stating that you should be physically fit before attempting to ascend Mount Everest. But 9, declaring the parasites must be physically fit or actually have a productive job, that, in Germany today, is way out of bounds. You can't say that in the Federal Republic of Wokeness. The German state hears the word parasite in an X tweet and collectively clutches its pearls and dispatches literally a SWAT team because, of course, this is an urgent crime of the highest proportions, not like some Muslim immigrant raping a European citizen with one case in Sweden where they refused to deport the assailant because the sexual encounter didn't last long enough. I'm not making this up. Keep him until he is able to cure his problem with premature ejaculation. That is the compassionate thing to do, is it not? Well, speaking of compassion, the German police kicked in this guy's door at 4 o'clock in the morning, seize his phone, fingerprint him, swab his cheek for DNA like he participated in a new Project Valkyrie program trying to assassinate one of Germany's modern-day Führers, and slap him with the official warning. You are now under observation, citizen. Also, remember, recycle correctly or the waterboarding will commence. In Germany, you can't call a subsidized politician a parasite, but you can apparently import half the Middle East and watch rape statistics ascend faster than Elon Musk's Starship. And if you mention it out loud, they'll fine you 50,000 euros for hate facts. Facts so hateful, they come with their own trigger warning and safe space helmet. This is the famous European freedom. Well, you're free to agree with whatever the government decides this week. Step 1 millimeter out of the line, and suddenly you're getting a prostate exam from a guy named Officer Klaus, who's very sorry, but the law is the law. And the best part, Europe, Germany, they have American big tech firms buy the balls to enable their censorship. One wrong meme, and Brussels threatens to fine Google the GDP of Switzerland. So, Zuckerberg and Sundar Pichai roll over like golden retrievers who just heard the word tax audit. Europe collectively looked at free speech and said, how very 1789, we cannot have that here, and replaced it with, you will have the correct opinion and you will like it. They've got hate speech laws so broad, you can get 5 years in prison for calling schnitzel overrated. I'm not making that up. Congratulations, German citizens. 2 world wars. The last one, your fascist overlords factory slaughtered Jews in your name, in the German people's name, shut down your speech, destroyed the entirety of Europe, and the German population and your youth along with it. And now you have the new techno-fascists back in action, dictating your speech, importing mass numbers of immigrants who don't share your values, who refuse to assimilate. But you, my friends, are forced to foot the bill for them. And instead of brown shirts, this time the uniforms are rainbow, and the Gestapo runs on wind turbines and self-righteousness. Look, you can say all you want that America might be a circus, but at least our clowns still allow you to yell, "The ringmaster's a grifter, Trump is evil orange man," without sending SEAL Team 6 to collect your toothbrush and your family's browsing history. So go ahead, keep it up, Europe. At this rate, the only thing you'll be able to do is be free to pay 70% of your income in taxes to heat your house with, shall we say, good intentions, and whisper your political opinions into a pillow while praying Officer Klaus isn't bugging the duvet. Prost to freedom, motherfuckers. May it rest in peace next to common sense and affordable energy.